So here's the legend, George St-Pierre, former UFC welterweight champion, former UFC middleweight champion, and DC as one of the most decorated wrestlers on this UFC roster. You gotta be pretty amazed at what this man has been able to accomplish without any amateur wrestling credentials to speak.
Yeah, with no background, the guys that he's been in there with and controlled the wrestling exchanges has truly been unbelievable to watch. I was in Canada when he fought Josh Koscheck, and he took Josh Koscheck, who was an NCAA champion, down whenever he needed to. But it was also the striking that made him so dangerous. I remember George St-Pierre had this combination. It was a lead jab, a lead Superman jab, and a leg kick. Everyone wanted to try and do it, and they say imitation is the greatest form of getting a compliment. We all tried to beat George St-Pierre.
And he's got more SPs than you.
He's a man.
Still undefeated, here is KHAMZAT CHIMAEV making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. KHAMZAT CHIMAEV is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you lay eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St-Pierre. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, KHAMZAT Borz CHIMAEV.
Herb Dean, all referee for this one. All right, here we go. KHAMZAT CHIMAEV, with much fanfare, is back as this round gets underway, and not the fight during which to get up and grab a beer. This man usually walks quickly, fights as if he's double parked out front, and he believes in this particular matchup that he's going to get a knockout or submission, and it might just happen here early in this round.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position. Oh, big elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by KHAMZAT CHIMAEV. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. St-Pierre getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go. Turn it off.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Chimaev's back in full mount. Making all these shots count. St-Pierre's in half guard now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Beautiful transition.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, he's got his back. 45 seconds remain in the round.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, in the mount.
Scramble and go. Scramble and
All right, here, final seconds of round one.
Big elbow.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St-Pierre.
take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Round two here. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees, he'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz, They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine,
yeah,
because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with a ground and pound. Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, big shots from the top.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
Oh.
Ground and pound strike there now.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Come on, let's work.
Big right hook there by the champ.
He's having his way with him here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. St-Pierre's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Good round.
All right, sit down. Deep breaths. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down. You're not tired. I don't care. You're going to get out there and you're going to work. You train.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible...
bad. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Nice shot there by the champ.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Now inside the closed guard.
He's setting up the submission attempt.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. I think he's thinking about flu choke here. Hard ground and pound, some swelling now starting to appear.
In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by KHAMZAT CHIMAEV. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Good work, guys.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. And now he's got the back. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
St-Pierre's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Changing the position.
Oh, outstanding combination. Oh, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Final seconds here. Chimaev's back in side control here.
He way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Work on that cut a little bit.
All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh!
And that'll do it! KHAMZAT CHIMAEV with a huge knockout tonight.
Oh, man.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 5 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, KHAMZAT Borz Chimaev.
All right, KHAMZAT CHIMAEV, your winner by knockout here tonight. Not quite as quick as the knockout of Gerald Meerschaert, but another quick night at the office for the undefeated KHAMZAT.
PlayStation